I had friends who were vegan. A few of them would post constant streams of like slaughterhouse videos and stuff like this. Some people have the impression that posting about something rotten or malignant or terrifying is somehow a form of action that that goes to solve that problem. And I don't think that's what's going on. In fact, I would argue that our capacity to post about something is actually replacing our capacity to form up together and act.
I don't think it's completely disconnected from solving the problem in some way. We need people to know what's going on in order to get them involved, maybe. So it's kind of a logical thing to do. But the organizing of that interest and energy, I think, doesn't happen automatically and certainly won't happen just through the comments. I mean, it can, but I think what people are imagining is that by posting it, you get people feeling angry about this, and then at some point everybody's just going to come together and we're going to demand, and it's going to become this big kind of demonstration. And perhaps that would work if somehow that social media engagement translated to, let's say, even half the number of people engaged, like on the street somehow, on the street in the sense of like maybe they go on strike, or maybe they contribute in whatever way that would help that cause. Like they'd have to figure that out and everything. But okay, like if that happened, like maybe this would be a useful strategy. But I don't think that's what's been happening. It seems like we have too much information already, and there's too many atrocities, and everybody's just kind of getting too much horrifying information, and we're kind of paralyzed from it, and we don't know what to respond to first, and then we don't do it, and then we're just not going anywhere. That seems more like what's happening. And the other thing that's kind of functional about the atrocity posting is that sometimes it's not actually for everyone, even though people post into the pool of what's going on into the feed. And there's maybe an idea that like everybody needs to see this, but the functional result is that the people who will see it are basically people who are on the same page already. So you're not going to cross your bubbles by posting that thing. Somebody might be like, oh, wow, I didn't know that was going on. Okay. But I think for the way things are happening now, there's so much of this stuff that I think basically people are talking to their in-group. And that's actually fine. It's totally fine for people who are passionate about a specific thing to talk to the people who are also passionate about that specific thing. But I don't think that's everybody. And I hope that they're not confused, that they think they're talking to everybody when they're just talking to their group. It's okay to preach to your choir, and you do need to preach to your choir to build this kind of momentum within your group. It just maybe should be clear that you realize that's what you're doing.